Happy Valentine's, beautiful souls. How are you doing? Mwah, 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 mwah. Love y'all. So today is another episode of Creators Inspired series. And we have our guest. Welcome, Anthony. Thank you for joining. Tilani's Things. We have Tracy Trottman, who is the founder and CEO of Tilani's Things, and she'll be here to discuss her crafts, her bakery. She'll be also giving displays of her crafts and bakery as well. And before we begin, I just want to make some live announcements. If you're not aware, the Goddess series is the fourth Sundays of every month, the Way of the Goddess, where I'll be discussing different topics about how to unlock the inner goddess within. And also, I would like to announce working on my third book, and I can't wait to make the announcement. It's gonna be available on Mother's Day, and I'm excited about it. It's in the making, so details are coming soon. So let me bring on Tilani's correction, with Tracy Troutman. And I'm just waiting for her to join in.
Hello.
Hi, gorgeous. How you doing?
Thank you. Hi, beautiful.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you and thank you.
So thank you so much for taking the time out to join the show. I know you're a busy, busy person in the process of building an empire as well as raising three beautiful girls and taking care of a very great husband. It's like, she's superwoman, y'all, superwoman. So
Thank you for the
I just
thank you.
wanted
Thank you for
to
having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So I just want you to talk a little bit about, your empire that you're building, Taylani's Things. That correct me if I say incorrectly. We've had this conversation
Good.
offline. So I just wanted you to know I've been saying the name entirely wrong all this time, and she had to correct me, and I don't mind at all. So Talani's Things. So tell the viewers a little bit about yourself. There are people joining in. Thank you everyone for joining in. Tell the viewers about yourself, who you are, and what inspired you to start Talani's Things, crafts and bakery.
Okay, well, I'm Tracy Trottman, the CEO and founder of Talani's Things. And I've been baking since teenage years, probably like 12 or 13, baking from the box, like Duncan Hines and Betty Crocker, something that I always loved to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2016, I decided I wanted to start baking from scratch. Like I wanted to make it a business, but I didn't feel really right, selling things baking from a box. So I really wanted to go out there and try to do from scratch.
Okay.
So we started baking, the regular vanilla cake from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. And my family were the testers. And I mean, they were gaining weight because every other day I'm baking cupcakes, cakes, cookies. I'm like, try it. How does this one taste? How does that one taste? So that's how it started. I've always loved baking. I've also always loved crafting.
Uh-huh.
And the name was Tracy's Bakes and Crafts at first.
Mm-hmm.
Until 2019, we had a tragic, within the family. Our little princess Talani, she was born sleeping at 35 weeks gestation. Mm-hmm. So to honor her, I changed the name from Tracy's Bakes and Craft to Talani's. It was Talani's Treats and Things at first, because I do everything. Treats, craft things. And I figured the name was so long. I was so tired of typing it in and everything. So I decided to just change it to Talani's Things. Mm-hmm. And that's how we came about the name. But I've been baking and crafting ever since I knew how to use the oven by myself.
And ladies, for all of you who do not know how to use the oven, baking is the first place you start. Don't try any chicken. Just try doing like little bakeries, like, little scones or muffins. Or even
Stones is too high level. How about the box cupcakes and the box brownies first?
Okay,
let's start from the box. Take it from the advisor here. Tracy knows best.
Yes.
Box cupcakes.
Yes.
So thank you so much for sharing with you know how you got inspired to start Telani's things, and you mentioned about the tragedy that hit you and your family after losing your baby and whatnot. And I know as a mother that's very tough. And
Yes.
do you feel like each day when you're creating for other people, when people put orders in, it's like you're reminded about the real reason why you started is because of Telani's? Because I mean, you started at Tracy in your own name, but then the reminder that you have your child who's now up in heaven, and she's watching this empire build surrounding her, and also your other girls as well.
Right.
How do you feel sometimes when you're doing like the orders for different people when it comes in?
I actually feel good because I was in a support group before, and we spoke about legacy and
Yeah.
like how do we carry on our children that are no longer walking with us. How do we carry along their name?
Yeah.
And I told them, me changing the name from Tracy to Talani's, it's it's something that I'm always smiling about because I'm always hearing her name. If I don't say her name, someone else is saying her name. People are following her name on Instagram or all social media platforms. So just like renaming the business into her name, I'm constantly hearing it. Oh, I got to do something for Talani's things. Talani, Talani, Talani. Putting her name on, logos, on stickers, on shirts, or anything just makes me feel so happy because it's like a continuous thing that I'm always, and it's not going to stop there. Even
Yeah.
when business is slow, I find something else. I'm always crafting. My brain is always going. My mind is like this. And it keeps me happy because I'm always doing something in her name. And I always get to see her name, type her name, write her name, print her name. It's her name.
Wow, that's so beautiful. That's really touching. That sounds like a book you could write about how that really inspire you in the future.
I mean, we spoke about the book thing, I think maybe 2 years ago or last year. And
Yeah,
you did say, go ahead for it. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Good to hear. So you'll be back on the show talking about your book and how you expanded Talani's things, because it's all
Yeah.
about, starting in the beginning, and then we always find ways to expand ourselves, expand our business. And this is what you continuously do. When I first started you always, thank you, Bertha Shaw, blessings and prosperity, of course, always raining down on us. With
Thank
God,
you.
everything is possible. Blessings are always raining down. And so one of the important things, I remember you started as a bakery, but then your craft kind of expanded. Now, I did see recently, like you posted a craft for one of your clients who asked to do something for an Airbnb, which I thought was so beautiful. And
Thank you.
and you also mentioned about legacy. So you have three other daughters, because there is also a miracle child involved after 2019, Telena. Did I say it right? I just, I have to make sure I'm saying people's name. Is everything correct when I'm on the live? So correct me if I said it incorrectly.
You got it
So
perfect.
Selena, and you also have your other beautiful girls, Taylor and oh gosh, what's her name? Remind me.
Cyan, I'm sorry.
Oh, Cyan's gonna kill me. Cyan! It's all the teams. Terry, Tracy, Cyan, Telani, Telena. Sorry, Cyan, you forgive me for this one. But yeah, it's all about building legacy. And how are your girls involved in the process? How are your girls involved in the process, like helping you with your crafts? Do they also share ideas about, mommy, can you do it this way or that way? How are they involved in the process as part of the legacy?
Okay, so to begin with the baking part, I've always wanted to do like a mommy and me bake thing where they're in the kitchen with me. But I also have something about me that I'm just like, the kids, they're always, um not clean. I don't know how to say it, but like if I'm baking for them, I'll have them do the frosting. I'll have them help me mix the batter, put the egg in. But if I'm making it for a client, I keep them far away from the kitchen. I just, far away from the kitchen. But they have helped me before. They baked red velvet cupcakes with me before, and we did a whole entire video. I never posted a video on YouTube, but we did a video before where they took turn. One did the sugar, one did the flour, the salt, and stuff like that. They really love it. And if I don't have any supporters, those girls, and also hubby, but the girls, they've been supporting me from day one. They'll tell me, Mommy, you're the best baker in the world. Mommy, you're the best cookie maker. And even if it's not, they'll just be like, Mommy, it tastes so good. But they're never showing any bad faces. It's always, Mommy, you're the best. Mommy. So they love when I bake. They love even the baking that I did for today, which I guess we'll get into that later on. But since last night, can we have a cupcake? I'm like, no, that's for the interview for tomorrow. After the interview, you can have all the cupcakes. But they love my treats. And when it comes to the crafty side, they're just like their mom. They want to do something in the business world. Like, Mommy, we did lemonade with them before, so I'm always trying to involve them with something. I'm trying to start them early, like, hey, let's get this entrepreneur going on. Let's keep it in, let's keep it going in generation to generation, And they love it. They love to see their names on things. I put their names on their shirts all the time. And I have them help me here and there. I ask them for ideas. Hey, if I want to practice making cake toppers, give me a theme that you want me to do. And they'll give me a theme. And I'll say, okay, and I'll work on it. For their birthday cakes, they tell me what they want. They tell me the ideas, how they want the decoration. They tell me how they want their cake. I can't promise that I always deliver the exact cake that they want.
Yeah.
Because I find myself as a baker and a crafter, I put more time into people's orders than I actually do for myself or for the kids. Like for the kids, I'm like, you know what? Let's just do this real quick. But for the, customers, I'm spending my time being tedious for every little details. But they help with a lot of planning and stuff like that. So, and they love it. They love to be in the mix.
That's really, really good. And it helps build a bond between you and your girls, not only as being their mother, but also teaching them about entrepreneurship, which is so important. Especially in the Black communities, we have to teach our kids about, how to start building, how to start planning, and how to, especially when you said you hone your craft in when it's time to work on customer orders, you spend more time to make sure that it's perfect for them, and that's because that's what it's all about. It's all about the clients and whatnot. So tell me also more about your girls, because Telani's things, and then you have your girls. It's like it's a building of a legacy, and this is so important because this might be passed down to them, later on when these girls grow up and you continue to build it. Who knows? You might be an Oprah one day, right? Or Terry Shaw inspires the next level version of Oprah one day, right? And so. And so we just wanna, how do you sit down and talk to the girls about business and how it works sometimes? I know they're involved with the planning, but like the fun aspect of it. But do you sit down and explain to them like how it works? And do they grasp the understanding of what it is that you're trying to do?
Oh, okay. So I sat down with them a couple times because when they wanted to do the lemonade, they've always asked, Mom, can we do a lemonade stand? They see it on TV all the time.
Yes, that was a great idea.
Right. But here in our community, we can't really, you don't see a lemonade stand outside where kids are selling, So, now they're, in this time and day and age, there's a lot of pop-up shops.
Yeah.
So I found a pop-up shop for them, and it was just the kids. Like, it was like a kids business. They had kids and adult, but they had like a section just for kids. So I said, okay, let's do the lemonade, but we're gonna do lemonade jars instead of like a stand where you're pouring stuff. We just do mason jars. So we got all of that, and I did their names and everything for their tags. I did their shirt. This is signed lemonade jar. It was very cute and stuff. But after the pop-up shop, I sat and I spoke to them. because now they're like, oh, I like that. I like that. Can we do it at the next time? You know, can we? And then I said to them, I would love to help you guys. But you guys have to understand, you guys will come up with all these ideas, but who is the one that's doing all the work? It's me. Because even with the lemonade, you know, I gave them labels to, I wanted them to write, like hand write everything so they could put the labels on the jar. And they did that, and then everybody went to bed.
Oh, wow.
And I was squeezing the lemons. And they had not just one flavor. They had strawberry lemonade, blueberry lemonade. They had lemonade with cane sugar, lemonade with white sugar. They kind of lemonade with stevia, because I, you know, explained to them that they need to cater to everybody, you know, different varieties, because not everybody like white sugar, not everybody like cane, you know, stuff like that. But you know, they were taking their beauty naps, and I was up late to like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, labeling the jars, pouring the lemonade, everything, stacking them, ready for the next day. And I even told them, like, when you get there, I cannot help you sell. You have to go out there and promote yourself. And they honestly did pretty good. I made the spinny sign, you know, like the spinny car wash sign. And Cyan had the sign, and she was going up to other vendors like, hey, lemonade over here. You know, she was doing her thing. So, you know, we had the conversation where you guys want to do all these ideas, but you have to help me also, because I can't do, if I do it all by myself, then it's not really your business. It's kind of my business and just your idea, you know? So, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Young little entrepreneurs in the makings. I love that. I love that idea. I love when we start to infuse these ideas in the kids' mind from an early age, because some of us we don't start until later on, when after things get really tough, and then we realize we need to start creating our own. But then when they're so young, you have to teach them the responsibility of how it is to hone your craft. Find something you love and focus on that and continue building it and growing it. And this is very good, you know, as a mother, what you're doing for your children. I'm sure this is inspiring all the mothers who are watching this right now, or the dad and the dad. You know, this is what I should start doing this with my kids. Find out what they like to do. You know, how can they get more involved and start learning about building businesses, because it's important for us, especially in the Black community. And so another thing I wanted to ask you, so do you have, it's Valentine's Day, hey, so do you have any crafts that you want to share with the viewers that you've made for, of course you do. So let's do it. I know I can't eat any of it, but I'll just open my imagination, I'll visualize, I'll actualize on it, and I'll imagine that I'm having these great sweets right now. So
okay, so to start, I made a shirt, and it's gonna be.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's really so. Everyone, can you see? So the video is kind of like turned the other way. It says at Telani's things.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not too. Yeah, it's just the name. I'm not too sure how to turn it around. But it's just the name at Telani's things, because on all my social media you could find just at Telani's things. And the girls, they left. Hubby took them out to the store for a little while so I could get some peace and quiet, and I could show you their gift before, you know, they come. But I made this for them for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a cereal bowl, and it says, I seriously love you, but it's like, you know, cereal. It's spelled cereal and then cereal. This idea is not mine. I, you know, saw it on social media. We have like a craft group, so, you know, we pass around the ideas and stuff. So I thought it was cute.
With that. A lot of great ideas come from someone else, and you just expand on it. It's perfectly fine. Yeah.
And then, this is for Sai. So I had their name in there. I had them their cereal. I tricked them. I told them the bowl was for their regular, but I didn't know I was going to personalize it. Yeah. But I told them to put chocolate for their auntie and uncle, Tosh and Jory. So one of them picked each chocolate. And Tosh is watching. So Tosh, you're really not getting it. It's just to trick them to pick up what they like for you, but it's for them. And then this one is,
I love this idea.
This one is for Taylor.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So same, you know, same thing, just the names. And then I also got them hot chocolate bowl cups. They're very big mugs. They love their hot chocolate at night. So this one It says
Someone
hot
said,
cocoa moon.
some Palm Tree High said, I want my chocolate.
She can go to Walmart herself. And so, so in the bowl, I already prepped for them the sugar the amount of sugar, lots of marshmallows, and their hot chocolate. So they just gotta add the warm milk. So I did two of those, and then last but not least, I guess I could. I'm gonna turn the camera, not really turn the camera, but
Sure. Ooh, that looks delicious. Can we all pretend that we're having this delicious treats right now? Mm-mm. Look at
so
it.
these are vanilla cake pops, but it's also mixed with vanilla strawberry icing on the inside and dipped in milk chocolate and then drizzled with white chocolate, colored pink.
Ooh, wow. That's, oh, God, that
Little
sounds so good.
chocolate on top, and then the cupcakes are also vanilla cupcakes, but it's with a hint of strawberry, and then it has little little sprinkles on top.
Teacher mom and dad said that mug is cute.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow, that's really good. And how long did it take you to get all of this prepared, like the treats and everything, and trying to create the baskets?
Not long for the cupcakes. It's usually 20 minutes bake time. So in total with the mixing and the baking is 25 minutes. And then decoration less than 10 minutes because while I'm baking, I'm prepping the frosting, the icing to go. And then I just decorate it. The cake pops, not long either. I just melt my chocolate. The cake is already made. And I mixed it with the strawberry frosting. Then I, layer the mold with the chocolate. 10 minutes or less, depends, And then the bowls, I did the bowls this morning. I already had put the sticker, the names and everything on there from yesterday. But then this morning when the kids were sleeping, I got up, put the cereal in the bowl and wrap it. So everything is really quick and easy. Once you know exactly what you want to do, you have an idea and you have all your pieces right there. Like you have to make sure you're not running to, I can't find this, I can't. Everything is like real quick and ready to go.
Nice. So preparation is all part of it. So teacher mom and dad says, so you going on Food Network bake competition?
The one that I think that I'll fit perfect in is on Nailed It. Because I think on Nailed It, they don't really actually nail it all the way. They probably feel it a little bit. They come close to it. I'll be perfect for that one.
That's funny. Now, also, so for the viewers, I want you to also share, do you have your store anywhere else? Like, do you have a website? And we know you're on Instagram at Telani's Things. That's TLONISTHINGS. What about anywhere else? Etsy, Shopify, anywhere else?
I do have an Etsy shop. I know the Etsy shop is very long, but usually it's like www.etsy.com/shop/ the name of the shop. So everything is still Kalani's Things. On the Etsy, I don't have any baked products because right now shipping it's I've tried to ship it a couple different times, and if it's not the right timing, it's just not the right timing. And I don't really trust shipping food. So for now, I only ship like the shirts and whatever craft that's non-edible. And so even with TikTok, it's Talani's Things also at TikTok. So all my social media handles are TikTok.
Okay, great. I didn't know that. And Facebook, what about Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook is at Talani's Things. Also, I have a shop on Facebook. With the shop on Facebook, I have I have keychains and hair bows because I did start making hair bows for little girls also. So I had hair bows on the Facebook shop also with Etsy, and my Instagram has everything that I do. Okay. Everything that I do, every idea, every craft, every baking, it's there on Instagram.
Wow. So for everyone, I'm just going to drop at Talani's Things. So you guys have, if you need to reach out for any crafts, or if you have your baking needs. Do you also ship internationally, or is just domestic? How is shipping
No,
work?
just domestic for now. I haven't because usually you know, I didn't mention it earlier. I started out in New York.
Okay.
So now I reside in Florida, and I came to Florida maybe 6 months before the pandemic hit. So
Okay.
everything is slower now. You know, I haven't really learned the shipping ways too much. I have shipped a lot from here, but previously coming from living in New York, everything was done by delivery or pickup. So
Okay.
I'm just not looking to get into the shipping.
Okay. That's good to
Yeah,
know, though. Yeah, because I guess for some people who want like bakery goods, because people have so many different events going on even during the pandemic, and
right,
they'll
right.
probably need to know how they can reach you. Do you ship internationally? I've had people on the show who had people come like in England, and their shop
Right.
is like in Jamaica. Do you ship internationally? And all these
Hmm.
things. It's good to know. Okay, thank you so much. Now, thank you very much for joining. I mean, I'm gonna go to the comments and see if anyone has any questions. Does anyone have any questions for Talani's Things CEO founder Tracy Trottman? And it's Valentine's Day, so get your love on, get your love on, get your love on, get your love on. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself. So, and that's important. I noticed that you didn't show a Valentine's gift for yourself. What about you?
Um, well,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't. I made a shirt for myself.
I know because a lot of times we tend to forget ourselves around special events, but you should give yourself something, make a nice little, cup. I'm sure you taste all the cupcakes or everything for everyone else, but sometimes it's probably good to make a cupcake for yourself and say, this is for me. I deserve this because I've worked so hard to continue building and doing this for my
Right.
legacy and for my
And
kids. And
but the
yeah.
bad thing about it is I'm allergic to eggs. So all these sweet treats that I'm always making, I can never taste it.
Yeah, they have egg substitutes and egg-free vegan versions. So that's
I
good.
I tried that a couple of years ago and I didn't like. I mean, I don't eat cake, so I don't really know what the eggless one's supposed to taste like. But I tasted it and I didn't like it. So
Yeah.
I never tried after that.
Okay. That's good though.
Yeah.
Well, you're important too, and your legacy is important. I thank you very much for sharing your empire that you're building. And I noticed in your bio you said trying, and I'm like, did she say trying? Girl, we don't try around here. We do. I was like, you've come so far. Ain't no more trying. We are doing building empires.
We're doing. Yes, I
So
agree with you.
So thank you so much, Tracy. Thank you. And you have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right. Take care.
Bye. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in at Talani's Things. Go and get your crafts, your bakery. It was such a beautiful show. And, to talk about legacy, because legacy is important for all of you who have kids and you're trying to establish your business and you want your kids to someday get involved. Tracy mentioned this. Go and watch the video in the beginning. That really touched me because I don't have any kids, but even if I don't have any kids, I still find that the legacy can trail down to your family, like your father or your brother, your sister. That's also part of it too. Or a friend, a close friend. That's also legacy. It doesn't have to be blood. It could be also someone who's solely connected to you. So thank you so much for tuning in. And next week, stay tuned. Creators Inspire series. Remember to take care of yourself, love yourself, and love everyone else. Bye.